Good day, everyone. Okay, today our uh, lesson is about how we can use the sub method in Visual Basic. Now, what is sub method? So, sub method in Visual Basic is a method to help us execute a lines of code inside a sub method. So, this is useful if our code is getting larger and larger. Calling the subname will execute the code inside of it. So you can see how you can use the sub method. You need to write sub and then the name of the sub and then followed by open and close parentheses. Again, how we can make a sub method? You need to write sub and then the name of the sub. So whatever name you write here, you can give a name that you want and then followed by the open and close parentheses. And here you can put all the lines of code and then you can close the sub using end sub. Okay. Now let's use this. Let's apply this how we can use the sub method in Visual Basic. So again, this is useful if our code is getting larger and larger. So calling the subname will execute the code inside of it. Now let's go to Visual Basic and let's see how we can use this sub method. Now here in our form load, you can see here in our part 5 of our lesson, when we open the form, we check if there is a record. So if rs.bof, then if rs.bof means beginning of file, then if this is true, which means we don't have any records, and if this is not true, then we will display the record using this code, the student number text. You can see here the student number text is equal to the rs alias and the student number in the record set. So we need to uh, uh, do all of this code. But how can we use the sub method here? So these lines of code, all of these lines of code are very useful because this code is to display the records in the form. So we will not use the we will use this all of this code is useful because not only in form load, we can also use this during our addition. When we add records, we can also use this code. So it is better to put this in a sub method. All of this code will be put in a sub method and then we will call the name of the sub. Okay, let's do this. I will make a sub method down here. How can we do that? Sub and then the name of the method. Sub. Let's say I name it info display. I put a name info display and then open and close parentheses. Okay, and then you should put end sub. Now, inside of this sub method, we will transfer these lines of code. All of these lines of code to display the record in the form, we will transfer there inside of it. So I will copy, I will select, and then I will copy. I will put here um, inside this sub method. And now that you can see, the name of this sub method is info display. Now we will call this name inside the form load, inside here. Again, we will remove it now because we will just call the name. So if there is a record, as I said, if rs.eof, bof is true, then no record will be displayed. But if there is a record, so the record will be displayed in the form. So again, we use the sub method, so we will remove this. We will remove this now because we can now call the name of the sub method. So using this sub method, uh, we can save time to when we are doing coding. We can call this if in another button you want to display the record, we can use this sub method. Just calling this name is enough, and all of this code will be executed. Okay, as you can see, when I open the form, you can see all of the record is also displayed. All of the records are displayed. Again, I will check again. Let's see if I remove. Where is that? Let's say, okay, I will remove it so that you can fully understand. Then I will transfer all of this code again. Here, so that you will fully understand. So now we don't use the sub method if I run. You can see it displays the record. But I can also use the sub method, okay? Just remove this and then you can call the sub method. Info, what is the name of the sub? Info, display info. Wait a moment. Info display. So here, once I save it and then I run, you will see a same result because I already used the sub method. This is how you can use the sub method in Visual Basic, okay? So that you can save time. If your code is getting larger and larger, you can use sub method. Thank you and see you again in our next part. Goodbye.